So in the last video, we took this mocked up paper juggling cube and turned it into a wooden one. So what we're gonna be doing today is creating a whole bunch of splines inside of these. It's gonna be super sweet. We gotta make a custom jig to do that. We're gonna show you guys how to do that. So let's get into this build.
So the best way to make a spline cutter for your table saw is basically all you need is some scrap plywood. Right here I have a piece that is 18.5 inches long by 5 inches wide. And also I have 2 rails for either side because we're going to be cutting this piece of plywood in half, and well, you need to keep it together. And these pieces are going to be 1 5/8 by 18.5 inches long. So put those off to the side right now because, well, we need to flip this up. I need to show you what we're going to be cutting, and we're going to be cutting these 245s right here to actually make this jig happen. So basically, we cut those 245s, and the block of your little cube or whatever can fit perfectly in that slot and be cut on the table saw to make that spline cut. The 2 rails are going to keep this piece together. We're going to be screwing it all together, and that's basically the entire jig. So let's start working on it. So the table saw spline cutter is working out perfect, but I'm not running the correct saw blade in my table saw because, well, these blades are ripping blades, and if you try to make dados with these blades, they leave a V-groove, and the V-groove's not going to work very well if I want to add a spline to the corner because it's not going to be flush. So instead what you have to use is a dado blade or a router bit that is a straight bit. The dado blades work out very nice because the carbides are actually flat, so it keeps everything flush. Good thing this is a mock-up piece because I cut it up pretty good and I'm not going to use it anymore. This is my new piece. I'm going to go to the router table, use a straight bit, use this jig right here, and we're going to make awesome splines. So here we go.
So we finished up on the router table here with all of our spline grooves. They turned out really nice, as you guys can see right there. And what we're going to be doing now is taking this various stack of material. We have some Paduke, we have some walnut, and we have some maple. And we're going to take that to the table saw. We're going to trim it up to size. We're going to start inlaying those in here. So obviously we need the glue, we need the clamps. And then after that, it's going to look really spiky because we're going to take it over to the router yet again, do a nice round over on it. But we're going to get there when we get there. For right now, let's take these pieces over to the table saw and let's get it going.
Now that all the pieces are dry, what we have to do is go to the bandsaw, trim it up, and also use the belt sander to make sure it's all perfect. And then we'll go to the router table with a round over bit, clean it all up.
So we have finished up with our juggling ball cubes here, and they turned out really, really nice. In the last video, I said it was the dumbest build that we've ever done, and that might still be true. You guys let me know in the comments down below, but I actually think they turned out pretty nice here in the end. But yeah, this video is pretty much over. Be sure to hit that subscribe button if you guys haven't done so already. Drop a like down on this video if you enjoyed it. But just like that, this video is over.